How's it going, guys? It's MMA Randy, and what's happening? Oh no, Shamil? Okay, Polish Power. We've got Jerry Warscreen. Chama's been super effective against the Russians. There we go. Oh fuck! Shamil used 2 significant strikes per minute. That's so boring. Chama's super effective. That's how we do it, boys. Fuck you, Shamil. I really hope you guys enjoyed that. Look at that. MMA Randy's got himself an intro. Pretty cool, pretty cool. If you've got any ideas for silly, stupid shit like that, drop it in the comments and I'll do my best. I am just one guy. One guy who's 31-7 at picks. 31-7? Oh shit? Oh shit? Randy on fire? Bridget McCrone is a man! No, we're goofing. We've got Dana White Contender Series Week 10. And it's actually the last contender we're going to have until next year. And man, looks like it's going to be a good one. I'm pretty excited. We're ditching the vibes-based prediction experiment for Contender Series. That shit doesn't work. So we actually watched footage this time. And it doesn't feel as freeing. But I think we've got some good odds out of it. So, starting off the card, we have Mario Mingaj versus Wes Schultz. So, Mario's got a slick ground game. It's what everybody's talking about. That's what it looks like. A lot of the Tapology picks and predictions are leaning to. But if you can watch his last fight, if you can find it, his fight against Zura Zeranzi. Look at that, I did watch tape. He gets taken down super easily, and then he really falls into the triangle. He sets it up all right, but from his opponent's end, from Zura's, it didn't look like he had any idea what to do about that. So I'm not putting that as a feather in his cap or anything. Looking at his opponent, Wes Schultz, though, on the other hand, people are looking down because, other guy's undefeated. He's got 2 losses. This situation happens all the time on Contender. Wes's 2 losses are to Dylan Budka and Mansour Abdul Malik. One former UFC fighter and one guy who is flying right now in the UFC. I've got Wes Schultz by TKO here. I don't think that Mario Mingaj has it. I think he looks soft on the feet, and I think Wes Schultz is going to be able to bring it to him. Next up, we've got Jovan Leka versus Azamat Nuftilayev. Shamil, you better get back into that fucking pole. All right. Sorry, where was I? Jovan has power. He's got a good chin. It looks like he can eat shots, but he's 23 years old. He's still young. Azamat is 17-1. The amount of experience this guy has before coming to Contender is insane. And good experience, too. Not just a Khabib before UFC record. He looks good everywhere. His only loss is to Slim Trabelsi. Grind upon him again, Slim. Only loss to Slim Trabelsi. I don't think it's going to happen again. I don't think Jovan Leka has what was there. I've got Azamat by first round KO. I mean, Jovan's got room to grow. And by grow, I mean mentally. He could fight light heavyweight if he lost a little something. Let's Slim at him. Ground upon him again. No, next up, we've got Michael Oliveira versus Victor Valenzuela. So, Victor's on a killing spree. His last 6 wins, he's got 5 finishes, 3 of those in the first 2 minutes of round 1. Against almost anyone else on the Contender Series, we're picking him. Not this time. Michael Oliveira looks like he was made in a lab. 8 fights, 8 wins, 6 first-round knockouts. I'm a tad skeptical after his last performance against Aldo Pereira, but some guys just have a good game plan against you, and that's what that looked like. it didn't look like he didn't come out with that explosiveness either. So I guess if we do see that version of Michael Oliveira, then I guess it's possible that Victor takes it. But I really don't see it. I've got Michael by first round KO. We know that Victor can be knocked out. We've seen Michael's chin tested and it holds up. When Victor's chin was tested, it did not. We've got Michael Oliveira by first round knockout. Up next, we've got Marwan Rahiki, Freaky Rahiki versus Ananias Malumba Jumba. So, Malumba Jumba, he's 9-2. All of his wins by finish. He does have some nice submissions. He's got a good ground game, but I don't like that he was dominated in his last loss. His first step up against a guy who was 22-7, and he wasn't ready. He was dominated. The first 2 minutes of round one, and he wasn't caught. He was dominated. Maybe he'll prove me wrong, and in these last 3 fights, he's really fixed all of that, figured it out. It was a mental block. Who knows with these guys, but I don't see it as of now from at least what we have of him. I think Freaky Rahiki's taking it. He's 23 years old. He's got nasty kicks. He's got nasty ground and pound. I think he's going to ground and pound him again, Slim. That's what I see happening. First round knockout. He comes out. He wants it more. Up next, we've got Juan Diaz versus Juan Tu Quan. So that actually reminds me of the time I was competing in the World Table Tennis Championships against this South Korean guy named Song Il-guk. And I remember he was up 1-0. I slammed it, backhand, double spin, edge of the table, up and over for a point. And I remember the announcer going, Quan Tu Quan. We've got Quan Tu Quan here. We do. We've got Quan Tu Quan. Diaz is a killer. If by killer, you meant closely outpointing rounds. I know a lot of people are super high on him. Not me. Not me. He's 14-1. Half of them have been by decision. But he's only got 2 submissions. Everybody's talking up that, he's an Eddie Bravo wrestler, or submission artist. He just grappled at EBI. But why only 2 subs then? It means he doesn't mix it in effectively. I mean, look at Justin Gaethje. On paper, you'd say, oh, wow, he's, all-American. He's going to wrestle. He has to wrestle. He's going to wrestle the hell out of him. And then he doesn't at all. Not saying that Diaz isn't the same and just, fell in love with the striking, is much better at it, just as the grappling on the side, whatever that may be. I don't see it. I don't think that outpointing style works on Contender. Those guys end up getting dominated by the guy who comes out and fights like he wants it more. And that's what I see happening here. Juan Tu Quan. And also, Quan Tu Quan, he's not a slouch. He's 1 FC. His only 2 losses, which people are holding against him, or at least his last 2, are against Fabricio de Andrade. And they're both times he got knocked out within a minute. I think this guy just has his number. Watching the 2, he faulted himself in them. And I think the guy just had him. Both times. He was so quick and such a fast starter that Quan Tu Quan wasn't ready for it. Juan Diaz isn't. So that style that is good against him, Juan Diaz does not have. I mean, maybe they saw it on tape and he's going to bring out a whole new angle of his game, but how I see this going right now, Juan Tu Quan's going to get this done. So we've got Juan Tu Quan by knockout. Next up in the last fight of Dana White's Contender Series, Week 10, is Freddie Vidal versus Levy Rodriguez. Baby Monster. Baby Monster KO. We've got Levy Baby Monster Rodriguez by KO here. Freddie is the fan pick right now. Everyone on Tapology's got him. He trains out of Serra-Longo. He's 4-0, but at 31 years old, he doesn't have the experience for me. I mean, maybe this guy's just been training his whole life and it's just come. the performances don't look like it either. His last fight went to a unanimous decision, and he didn't look like he had that finishing capability that Baby Monster's got. Baby Monster, he trains with, he's not just a nobody. I know that Freddie Vidal's out of Serra-Longo, but Baby Monster's training with guys like Gene Matsumoto, who's 17-1 in the UFC right now, an incredible striker. And Ariane Carnelosi, who's 15-3 in the UFC, even though we haven't seen her much over the past couple of years. Both look great out of that camp that he's at, that gym. His amateur record, it's all finishes. His pro record, it's all finishes. Baby Monster by KO. I think he keeps it up. I don't think Freddie Vidal's got what people are saying he does. See, and if I was going off of vibes, we'd be siding with Freddie. I don't think the vibe strategy works. Now that I've seen them both. I guess we'll see. But we've got Baby Monster KO. And that is all I've got for you. If you enjoyed the picks or they win you a little money, don't forget to like, subscribe, talk to me in the comments. It gets lonely up here. I like to read them. Not the mean ones so much. Keep those to yourself. All right, guys. I will see you tomorrow for my picks and predictions for this weekend's card. I'll talk to you then. Bye-bye.